Welcome back to Tarot and Beyond. This is your June monthly reading for 2023. Use the piles here before you to choose which reading resonates with you. We have group number 1 with the peridot crystal, group number 2 with the yellow citrine, group number 3 with garnet, and group number 4 with green aventurine. So select the pile or the crystal that resonates with you, or multiple piles or crystals, to receive the blessings that this month of June has for you. Use the timestamps linked below in the description box or pinned in the comments to jump ahead to your reading, and we'll see you there. All right, hi group number 1. If you chose the peridot or this particular card, then this is going to be your June blessings reading for 2023. So first of all, I want to mention that peridot is one of the very lucky stones. So it has to do with abundance and money. It also has to do with prosperity and good fortune. So this is the perfect crystal to choose for a blessings reading. Let's take a look at what card you have here. You have the 10 of Wands. All right, so the blessing here, I feel like, is lots of work to do for whatever reason that's coming up as a blessing. So let's take a look at the rest of your cards. We're going to grab some tarot and then we'll have some oracle as well. So for group number 1, what are the blessings that are coming in for them in the month of June? Oops. I bumped the astro dice, so I think we're going to use those as well today for your reading. And these two. Okay. All right, so group number 1, you have Cosmic Coven. This is the actual name of the deck. It's the Cosmic Coven deck. So it feels like this is something to do with your community or a sense of belonging or connection to people. But let's just get more information. You have the Ace of Cups, definitely about your emotions and connections to people. Blessings in June coming in around those things. Okay. You have the 4 of Pentacles, holding on to some wealth. Okay. You have the 3 of Cups, certainly looking like connections are a big theme for you in June, and that's what's going to bring in some blessings here. You have the 10 of Swords and the 10 of Wands. So this is a big ending of some kind. It's like you're closing out a cycle of stress or overwhelm. I just heard overwhelm and burdens and all things that stress you out, because you have the 9 of Swords. Oh my God. Yeah, the 9 of Swords is a challenging energy of stress and feeling overwhelmed, and yeah, all of the stuff that comes with that. And the 8 of Swords. Okay. So since this is a blessing reading, this is freeing yourself from all of this very, very overwhelming energy. The 10 of Swords, 9 of Swords, 8 of Swords, it's like you are progressively getting further and further away in June from all of this stress. And instead, your workload, yes, it might be kind of heavy, but I see this almost as like it's things that you want. So what they're showing me in this card especially is like when you go to the store and you buy a bunch of things that you like, and then you get home and you have to carry them all inside, and it's heavy and it's big and it's burdensome and cumbersome, but you're happy because you have all of these things that you enjoy. So that's what I'm seeing with the 10 of Wands here, is that you're actually not, it's not like a burden or overwhelming in the way that it was in the past with all of these swords energies. And instead, you're feeling really grateful for all that you have. The 4 of Pentacles here, usually the 4 of Pentacles is about like misership and like holding on or being attached to things. But I'm actually seeing it the opposite here. It's as if you're hugging your money. You're like grateful for what you do have. You've built some kind of stability up for yourself here. Could be in regard to work, or this could be what you're able to purchase because you have the money to be able to spend it on things that you enjoy and that bring you a sense of joy. Because the Ace of Cups is all about your fulfillment and joy and happiness and personal satisfaction. And then I do see, again, we have these connections, the Cosmic Coven, and your friendships and celebrations or having fun. And so I do see that this money and the thankfulness that you have for it is creating a sense of stability that eases your mind and gets you out of stress and worry and lack and obligation, and puts you into a position where now you can actually enjoy what you have. And even if it's a little bit heavy, it's still something that you're happy that you have to begin with, because it makes you happy and you're able to connect with other people as well. Okay, let's get some oracle cards. I'm being called to the Amenti Oracle, so let's take a look. Whoa, I am peaceful. Oh, wow. This is so perfect, especially with the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, you're going to be so peaceful in June, group number 1. I also see this one. I achieve with integrity. You are certainly achieving something this month, group number 1, and it feels very, very enjoyable and peaceful for you. It's going to bring you a great sense of connection to other people. It's like people are going to be recognizing your kindness. Bottom of the deck, you have I speak with good intent. So you're going to be communicating with people. You're going to be bonding. I just heard like bonding with people over certain things, maybe shared hobbies or shared pleasures or just things that you enjoy. And I get the sense that it's just going to bring you a lot of peace. You know, usually in the Ace of Cups in the traditional Rider-Waite, there's a dove that's flying down into the cup, and we do have this dove here in I Am Peaceful. So I get the sense that in June, you're really going to be creating a lot of peace for yourself through this grace from above. And this grace is really giving you this gratitude. Like as this grace comes in, you feel more and more grateful for what you do have. Even if you want more, it's like you have enough and you have what you need to be able to have what you desire, or at least to feel like you have what you desire. And there's a little bunny that's running around outside my window right now. There's a little forest right behind my house, and so there's often like little rabbits and hummingbirds and butterflies, and it's beautiful. I love it. But yeah, there's a bunny, and I can see me standing right there. I wish that I could take my camera off and just show you, but I don't want to have to set it back up again. But anyway, this speaks to me of fertility and abundance and the ability to move or hop through life joyfully, because he's just hopping around on the beautiful green grass in the sunlight, and that is just such a joyous energy that I'm connecting to, and it's meant to be here in your reading, group number 1. So you are going to be achieving something with integrity because you are kind and pure of heart, which is exactly what the Ace of Cups is, and connecting to other people, forming a bond through these connections that frees you from lack and stagnation and fear and doubt and overwhelm, and puts you in a position of power and stability, security, and gratitude. Let's grab some more oracle. So I also was called to use the I think this one's called the Cosmic Creatures. Yeah, it's funny because we've got the Cosmic Coven, we've got the Amenti Oracle, and the Cosmic Creatures, and they're all like black decks, and there's cosmic in the name. Oh, wow, you have Jaguar. Okay. So Jaguar here to me feels like you are really in your power. I'm also seeing you feeling really abundant in your element. That's what I'm getting from the Jaguar. It's like he's in his element and he is the king of the jungle, is what it feels like. And so he doesn't really feel threatened by anything. Any stress or worry is now gone, and he's able to feel peaceful because he's at the top of the food chain. So I get this sense that in the month of June, group number 1, you are really going to feel powerful. You're going to feel like you have a firm foundation underneath your feet. You're going to be connecting to other people of like mind and having a sense of community and a sense of belonging and joy and fun. Like I just see so much fun for you in this month that really helps you to heal from some of the stress and worry and restriction and lack and other things that really kind of put you out, like down and out in the past. You're moving so much out of that energy and into this real abundance, and having more than enough. Yeah, more than enough, and feeling grateful for it. Okay, so now let's grab your Astro Dice. So for the month of June 2023, what does group number 1 need to know? Here you have Aquarius. This is Neptune. Yeah, Neptune in Aquarius in the 12th house. Sorry, this is Pluto. I'm still getting to know the symbols because these astro dice are new. I just felt like Spirit tapped me on the shoulder and said, that's not what it is. And I was like, oops, okay. So I Googled it and yeah, it's Pluto. So you have Pluto in Aquarius in the 12th house. Wow. Okay. So Pluto is all about power. It's your ability to be reborn as well. So it's like death and rebirth. And you do have a lot of 10s in your reading, and you have an ace as well. So it's like an ending and a beginning. It's a death and a rebirth. And it is about your power, because the Jaguar, the 4 of Pentacles, is speaking to me about power as well, and how you're able to move with that power gracefully through the world and connect to other powerful people in this very integrous energy. Because look at these cards. The Cosmic Coven is 2 people, and then I Achieve with Integrity is a bunch of people gathered together, and same thing with the 3 of Cups. So I feel like you're connecting with like a group of people or friends, or just like I just heard Sacred Soul Sisters, and we do have all women in these cards. So whether you're a man or a woman, it's like you're coming together with this very female, feminine, divine feminine energy and stepping into your power. Now you have Aquarius, and Aquarius is about the collective. So again, it's like groups of people and your power in conjunction to these groups of people, and spirituality, because the 12th house is to do with the subconscious realm, the hidden behind the scenes, temples, ashrams, healing centers. You could, for some of you, if this is something that you've struggled with, you could be going into a recovery center or going to like a rehab center. Now that's not going to be for everyone. If you've struggled with addiction and you've already planned to be going somewhere in June, then this is just confirmation. It's not a prediction. So if it's not for you, it's not for you. But I'm seeing they're just kind of bringing that to mind. It's like feeling trapped or stuck and stressed, and then using alcohol as a coping mechanism, and then really hitting rock bottom and being able to find peace through new stability in an environment that's healthier, with people who support you and understand you, and who you can come together with to rekindle your fire and to get back your power, basically. Now, again, that's not going to apply to everybody, but I also see this, they're giving me a message of work. So for some of you, this is going to be like groups of people that you work with, or an audience that you have, or something like that, that you're just getting a lot of support, and you're coming together with these people in a very sacred, very spiritual way that is alchemizing or catalyzing some kind of an activation of energy, because the snake in this card and the fire always make me think of Kundalini energy. And the Ace of Cups does feel like a gift from the universe, or an emotional activation, or clearing, especially with the I Am Peaceful card. It's like you may be going to a group of people, and I just heard like a moon ceremony. So maybe you're going to be going to like like a moon gathering, or a woman's or goddess circle, or something like that. And it's going to help you to release all of these swords that have been in your back, and all of this stress and worry and feeling stuck and restricted, because you're going to have this real sense of community, and it's going to put you back in your power so that you can go back into your natural habitat and feel at peace and confident in yourself. So there's a lot of spiritual healing for you in the month of June, group number 1. And it's going to be a lot of benefit to you. The blessing here is that you're going to feel stable because of it. And you're going to release attachments. You're going to form bonds instead. So instead of attachments, you have connections, which is much more authentic and empowering, which is what Pluto is all about. So embrace the endings, embrace the new beginnings, step into your power, feel confident in your ability to create security and to connect with people who are aligned with this new expression of you and your healing. So that is what I see for you, group number 1. I hope that it resonated and supported you in the month of June. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking the video. Subscribe to the channel for more, and we will see you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, group number 2. If you chose the citrine crystal and this card, then this is going to be your June blessings reading. So let's take a look at what card you chose here. You have the 7 of Pentacles. All right, so it feels like June is going to be a month to do with money, since citrine is about money. I mean, a lot of the crystals that I happened to choose for this reading are all connected with money. That was not intentional, but something to do with prosperity, good luck here. I'm also seeing the yellow in this card, and the yellow citrine is all about the solar plexus chakra, confidence, abundance. It's the merchant stone as well, so it gives you luck, prosperity, sales. It's really good for growing your wealth. So let's take a look at the rest of your cards. We're going to get tarot, then some oracle, and we'll also use the astro dice. Okay, so let's use the cosmic coven to find out what blessings are coming to you, group number 2, in the month of June 2023. Oh, okay. And this one, and then that's it. Okay. So you have the Hanged Man. You have the Wheel of Fortune. The 5 of Wands as well. The Page of Pentacles, okay. The 10 of Pentacles, yeah, I knew that wealth and abundance was going to be important here. The 9 of Pentacles, oh my God, group number 2, June is looking really good financially. And the 7 of Wands, okay. So what I'm seeing initially here, group number 2, is that you are going to be very fortunate this month. So it does feel like big money. I just heard in my head, big money, big money. So it's going to be big money. There's going to be people investing in you or wanting to offer you something. So these could be business deals. This could be, if you work for yourself, it could be clients signing up with you or purchasing services. If you sell products, it's people buying that. If you work for someone else or you work in an industry that you're paid for what you're doing, I see you either getting an increase or there's some kind of a bonus, or there's just something that you've invested time and energy in the past. It's like you planted these seeds a while ago is what I'm seeing, and you had to wait quite some time to see any reward from it, but it's here in the month of June, or it's going to start showing up. No, it's here. I was going to say it's going to start showing up, and then Spirit corrected me and said, no, look at the 10 of Pentacles and the 9. It's here. It's right here. So the month of June is going to be very, very wealthy for you, very prosperous. It's going to be really good for your pocket. So I do see you enjoying that. I see you having a great time, feeling super luxurious and abundant. I do see team effort with the 5 of Wands. Sometimes it can mean conflict or challenges or competition. And there may be competition here, but I think that it's like friendly teamwork. You know, like if you're working in a group environment, it's like everybody's kind of, you're competing against each other, but you're on the same team, if that makes sense. And so that's maybe why there's people who are kind of seeing your skills or they want to work with you. I kind of seeing you, my mom used to say, what did she say? She used to tell me that I was so beautiful that when I got into my teenage years, I was going to be beating men off with a stick. Because I was like, when I was a kid, and I don't know why that just popped into my head, but it's connected to the 7 of Wands here, because the 7 of Wands looks like she's beating people back with a stick. So I feel like you're actually going to have to, like, after a period of not having much action or feeling like nothing was moving, all of a sudden now you have all of these offers coming in, or you have all of these people kind of vying for your attention or wanting to work with you. It's like you have this fire and everybody wants their match to get lit or their stick to get lit. So they're all coming at you like, hey, help me. And you're like, hold on a second here. I can only do so much. I'm only one person. And I also see you prioritizing the continuation of this growth. So you're not just kind of sitting back on your laurels and resting while all of this new abundance comes in. It's like you are taking time to enjoy it, and to feel grateful and to revel. I just heard revel in the glory of your abundance and manifestation. Wow. Okay, Spirit. Beautiful. But you are really, setting yourself up for the future. Because this 10 of Pentacles is like an investment. It's long-term legacy style wealth. It's not just temporary abundance that comes in for a month or two. It's like you're setting yourself up for the future long-term. So you're enjoying yourself here, but you're still working towards the future so that there's going to be more and more and more, so that it's not going to just slip away from you. This Wheel of Fortune phase for you feels like it's going to be something that's a lot more long-term, and that this is the beginning of that cycle. Let's get some oracle from the Amenti Oracle. I see this one and this one. Okay. So just those two. You have, I regard all altars with respect. Okay. Oops. I bumped the green aventurine with, or not green aventurine. Why did I say that? The citrine. I bumped the citrine with that one. So something to do with, well, I don't want to get ahead of myself. Let's take a look what you have. I act respectfully of others. Okay. You have respect in both of these cards. I feel like you're going to be getting respect. That's one of the blessings here, right? Because the citrine is all about good luck and abundance, and they did have me mention that it is the merchant stone. So I feel like you're going to be getting respect for your work or for your products or for your services or for whatever it is that you do. And people are actually going to be offering things to you. It's like they're pouring out at your altar. So people are coming to you as if you are the goddess altar, and they're wanting to bring offerings, because that's what I'm seeing with the Page of Pentacles and this card as well. And it's because you know how to create this wealth. You know how to light the fire. You have this, you're the holder of the sacred flame, I just heard. Wow. You're the holder of the sacred flame, group number 2. Yeah, it feels like an energetic signature that you hold. It could be very powerful for manifesting, creating abundance for yourself, stepping into luxury and wealth, because your energy is on fire. Your energy is, yeah, they're drawing my attention to the candle flame. Your energy is powerful, and it's transmutative with the snake there, and it's activating. It's like Kundalini energy. That did come up in group 1 as well. If you were called there, I would check that out too. But I act respectfully of others. Yeah, I feel like a lot of people are going to be, you know, when people do a really good performance and then they throw roses on the stage? That's kind of what I'm seeing here, is like people being like, wow, this is amazing. And encore, encore, you know, that kind of thing. Let's grab another oracle card from, oh, it's that one there. Okay, that was fast. Deer, you have deer. All right. I feel like you're going to be a deer in the headlights a little bit this month, in June, group number 2. It's almost like you don't see this coming. Like people are going to be adoring you. And again, it's like it's unexpected in some way. You've been working towards it diligently, but for whatever reason, it's like it comes out of nowhere. The Wheel of Fortune can be, wow. And I just like hit really fast, you know, it's like it's unexpected change. It's kind of surprising. So that's what I'm seeing here, is that this blow up, or this wealth and abundance, it comes in very quickly, almost like overnight. And that's why you're kind of caught off guard. And you might be like a little bit like a deer in the headlights, unexpecting this to happen, especially if you've been in the Hanged Man energy, where you're just kind of like waiting around doing nothing. You know, it's like you've been doing the work, but you've just kind of not really been seeing anything come of it. And then all of a sudden it's like, whoa, okay, it's all happening at once. All right. And then you have to set those boundaries up, and you're having to like beat people off with a stick, because again, you're only one person. There's only so much you can do. But I do see you continuing to offer up this flame. You're helping to light other people's torches here. And you know, a flame loses nothing by lighting other torches. Just make sure that flame doesn't burn down yours all the way, right? You don't want to be burning the candle at both ends, is what I just heard. So that's why they're saying have very clear boundaries about this, and make sure that you're treating yourself to some peace and some quiet and some serenity, because even though you're going to be getting all this respect and attention and money and adoration, it is important that you take care of yourself, so that you're not only focusing on the productivity or the work or the money. That's what they're saying here. Because especially if you want this to be something long-term, you have to take care of yourself, is what they're saying with the 9 of Pentacles here. Okay, I feel like you may have contracts that are going to be offered to you because they're showing me the Page of Pentacles and the feather in I act respectfully of others. And I feel like maybe you're getting recognition and people are respecting you and your work and or whatever it is that you're doing. And so you may have offers coming in to work with other people or to sign a contract with some kind of like a company or a business or something like that. And they just gave me the word revenue. So it's like something that's going to bring in more revenue for you. This could definitely be a good investment to make. Just make sure that you're reading the fine print and everything like that, so that you're not just doing it out of like this shock of being the deer in the headlights. Like make sure you're thinking things through, especially with the Hanged Man. It's like take your time with it. You don't have to rush into anything. Make sure that this is going to be long-standing wealth and that you're getting your fair share. That's what I'm seeing there. Yeah, it's definitely like the two pillars are making me think of people recognizing you in positions of power because they see you as equal to them. And that's why you're getting all this respect and offers coming in from these very high level people, companies, business associates, something like that. Potential new projects or something along those lines. And it's going to create a lot of freedom for you. They're showing me the bird flying across the sun there. So it's going to create a lot of freedom for you to expand, because it's like you're opening up your wings and you're able to fly free. So you can kind of unbind yourself from that hanged man position and start to explore new avenues of whatever it is that you're doing here in the month of June. It feels like June's going to be a really big month for you. And pay attention to the lunar cycles. For whatever reason, we don't have any moons in any of your cards, but for whatever reason, they just told me the lunar cycles are going to be important. And they showed me the sun as well. So this could have something to do with the sun and how its energy affects the moon. Citrine is also a solar plexus crystal chakra crystal, which is to do with the sun, the solar plexus. It's the sun energy. It's also fire. So that's a big part of your energy here is like fiery, solar. It's this very, very solar plexus energy. You're goal oriented, you're driven, you're creating a lot of wealth, you're setting healthy boundaries. Yeah, you're taking care of yourself. Your confidence is rising, I see in June. Lots of wealth, lots of prosperity, lots of abundance and opportunities and offers. So pay attention to the sun. Maybe they're saying like get out in the sun to rejuvenate your energy. Because the Ten of Pentacles does have this tree. So it could just be about getting outside. Maybe you're in the garden or something like that, doing something that feels productive and gets you in the sunlight, gets you connected to the earth as a way of like taking care of yourself if that's something that you enjoy doing. It could just be going for a walk too. I just see them saying, take care of yourself, your health, because that's going to solidify your wealth. Take care of yourself, your health, and your wealth. That's what they're saying here. That's what's going to create this long-standing stability that will carry you through the years to come. Yeah, so this is a big long cycle. It's not like a month long or 2 months long. This is like a years long cycle that you're starting here with the Wheel of Fortune, which is the 10. Yeah, you're really going to enjoy it. You're going to be able to stop and smell the roses. The 9 of Pentacles always makes me think of stopping and smelling the roses. And you have a rose here as well. So this contract or this opportunity or this abundance or this you being respected and sought after is really going to allow you the free time and the security to feel safe to slow down and to set those boundaries, because you know that this isn't going to just disappear. It may have shown up overnight, but it's not going to disappear overnight because you've been working for a long time to make this happen. My mom always used to say to me, it takes 10 years to become an overnight success. And it's interesting that the number 10 is coming up here. And I don't think that it doesn't have to be literal. It doesn't have to be that you've been working at something for 10 years and now all of a sudden you're having this breakthrough. But I just feel like you've been putting in the work, you've been patient, you've been diligent, you've been paying attention to detail, you've been gentle, you've been focusing on yourself and what you need to be able to build this wealth for yourself. And then it's like you just hit this breakthrough moment, and there it is. So let's take a look at your astro dice here. So for June 2023, what does group number 2 need to know? Oh, you have the 8th house that's spun all the way out over onto the out of camera, out of frame. You have Saturn in Taurus in the 8th house. Wow. Okay. So the 8th house is to do with other people's money. So it's debts. It's also contracts. It's, just in the context of this reading, especially with Saturn and Taurus here, this is very much about your money, your wealth, your finances. You may be able to pay back some debts that you had because you've got all this money coming in, or this adoration, this respect, this attention. Saturn is the hard work. It's like Saturn is known for being a bit of a taskmaster, and it's challenging, it's difficult because it makes you do it the right way. It's like if you had to work 10 years to have this breakthrough and become an overnight success, Saturn makes you go the full 10 years because you need to learn all the ins and outs. You need to be able to handle the success when it comes. So you can't just do it in a one night flip, because you wouldn't be able to hold the frequency and to maintain or sustain the success that overnight breakthrough would bring. So that's why Saturn is there. It's like he's the wise teacher. He's the master who helps you step into your own mastery. So what I'm seeing here is that you've completed some kind of a Saturn cycle, or Saturn is bringing you blessings. It may be your Saturn return, I just heard. So check where Saturn is moving through your chart if you're into astrology. And Taurus is to do with your finances, your security, your physical body as well. Like your health could be improving. Your finances are definitely improving this month, especially since the 8th house is here. Let me look what else the 8th house is ruling, because they're telling me that I'm missing something here. So I'm just going to Google that really quickly and see what they're directing me to. Okay, so the 8th house is to do with sex, taboos, death, resurrection, and other people's money and possessions. Okay, it's also connected to legacies, heritages, and wills. Oh, okay. So this is how your group is related to group number 1, because in group 1, Pluto came up, and the 8th house here is the zodiac sign of Scorpio, and it's ruled by Pluto, which came up in that reading. And they did have a lot of 10s, which was connected to death and rebirth. And so do you. You've got the 10 here and the 10 here. So I feel like those two readings are connected, but definitely this may even be an inheritance of some kind. But I feel like it's more like not an inheritance coming from someone who's passed on. It's more like a soul level inheritance, because you've done the work. And so at soul level, it's like you are going to get the return on that. It's like you made the investment, you planted the seed, you put in the effort, and now here's your tree of abundance. And I'm just hearing ching, ching, ching goes the money tree. Money, 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 come to me. Wealth, 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 and abundance be. I don't know if that's an actual song. I think I've heard somebody else sing that. Who was it? Tomorrow's Tarot. Yes, Tomorrow's Tarot. Check out her channel. I just found it and I really enjoy her stuff. I don't think those are the actual words, but that is the song that's coming into my mind. And so, yeah, this is very much about your wealth and people wanting to give you their things, like coming to you and making offerings at your altar. It's like you're inheriting a lot here, and you're going to be able to pay off some debt, even if it's just a little bit. But it's going to be a long-standing thing that's going to bring you a lot of joy, success, happiness, wealth, and abundance. So that is what I see for you, group number 2. June is looking like a really great month. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it plays out. But Spirit is letting you know that you've earned this. You've worked hard. You deserve this. And this wealth and abundance is there for you because you own it at soul level, is what they just said. You own it. It's yours. Okay. So receive, 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 and light those sacred flames with joy and abundance. I'm sending you guys so much love. Thank you for being here. Thank you for liking the video, and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more readings like this and more. And we'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hi, group number 3. If you chose the Garnet and this card, then this is going to be your June 2023 blessings reading. So let's take a look at what you have here, the Six of Pentacles. Okay, so all of the readings so far have been heavily focused on money and finances and like financial wealth and prosperity. And the garnet here is also connected to that. Every other crystal that I happen to choose for this reading, or that I was called to, they all have to do with wealth and abundance. So let's take a look at what garnet represents. Garnet is an energizing stone used to attract and activate passion and success. It can remove emotional and energetic blocks that may be limiting your vitality, as well as old patterns that can get in your way. Garnet is said to create energetic and emotional balance in the body. So I feel like the Six of Pentacles energy here, it's like there's going to be a lot of success that comes in June because you're focusing on giving to yourself or receiving from others in a way that really helps you to heal and to rejuvenate yourself. So let's take a look at your tarot cards, then we'll get some oracle, and we'll also be using the astro dice. Okay, so for group number 3, what blessings are coming to them in the month of June? Okay. You have the Page of Wands. They're drawing my attention right away to the sage that she's lighting here. This is all about cleansing, and Garnet did speak of cleansing. Yeah, removing emotional and energetic blocks that may be limiting vitality. So I see you cleansing in June, group number 3. You have the Two of Pentacles, creating some balance here in your life by removing things that don't serve you and bringing in more things that do. It feels like purging energy, but not necessarily purely emotional. Like a lot of it may be physical. You have the Three of Pentacles as well. Okay. You know, I wasn't originally going to label this as an abundance reading, but I think I'm going to have to add that to the blessings category as well, because all of these readings have just been so heavily focused on money. You have the Ten of Wands. This came up in group number 1 as well. This was actually their main card. And they also had the Four of Pentacles. Okay, I would say check out group number 1 if you felt called there too. You have the Two of Swords. So Four of Pentacles, Two of Swords. I'm going to pull one more card off the top of the deck. The Four of Swords. Okay. I like that you have these two fours balanced by the 2. Yeah, okay. So group number 3. June is definitely focused on your wealth, your money, your finances, and releasing or healing something. You know, all of these pentacles can also speak, like I said, of the body, the physical body, and even your home. Because what they're showing me also is like cleaning out your home. You might be doing some spring cleaning. You might be saging your place. Some of you might be moving as well, because I'm seeing her carting this big thing around. And usually when I, like, for example, when I move into a new place, I always like to sage it or cleanse it, or like do a walkthrough and make sure that the energy is reset for me to be able to make it mine, you know, make it my own sacred space. So I feel like that's something that you may be doing in the month of June. And that's not like a prophecy or anything like that. It's not like a prediction. It's just if you've already like signed the lease, or you've already made the contract, or you already know that you're moving, this is just kind of confirmation for you. If you're not prepared to move right now, then don't worry. This is not saying that you're going to. It's just that's a message for someone who is moving. And I see the Three of Pentacles here about you really looking at you're like tracking your money, or you're looking at things. You might be monitoring your bank account and your spending. You might be creating a budget or something. I'm getting like very Virgo energy from you guys. Group number 3, you may have Virgo in your top 3, but this could just be kind of like the season that you're in, and energetically it could be activating your Virgo house or something like that in June. And Virgo's all to do with like healing, cleansing, purifying, organizing. It's very much concerned with the practical aspects of life, like money and the body and health and the home. And so I do see you getting organized with something and creating some some balance here. And you're doing some savings possibly as well. Like maybe you're looking at your incoming and outgoing money, and then you're looking at, okay, this is how much I have coming in this month. This is how much I'm spending. This is how much I want to save. I'm going to talk to a financial advisor and I'm going to put some money in my savings account. That's going to create some balance so that, you're set for the future and you're not feeling this heavy sense of, oh my God, what am I going to do? I have so much and I don't know what to do with it, or, I don't have enough and now I have to work extra hard to make up for it. So it's going to give you the capacity to be able to rest as well, because this Four of Swords energy is all about rest and calming your mind. I think this is going to be part of the cleansing or purging that you're doing, especially since it's sitting right underneath the Page of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you're going to be focusing on your health and your money and your home. That feels like the main focus, but let's get some oracle cards as well. So we're going to go for the Amenti Oracle. This one here. Okay. And this one. And this one. And then that's the ones that we have there. Okay. So group number 3, you have I am accepting. Well, that's very Six of Pentacles energy. It's like receiving, accepting something. Look at even the imagery here with the hands out. So you might be receiving something from someone. It could be somebody teaching you something about your finances, or it could be people giving you money or giving you something so that you can build a more stable foundation. Now, the I am accepting is also making me think of like accepting a truth within yourself to help yourself to clear or cleanse whatever this emotional blockage or physical blockage is. It's like accepting it helps you to heal it. We can't change anything that we don't accept, right? So we have to go through this phase of accepting it for what it is to be able to then start to take our power back in regard to how we can change it or alter the situation. I act respectfully of others. This card did come up in group number 2. It's really interesting how all of the readings tend to interlink sometimes. Sometimes they're all separate, but I feel like all the readings I've been doing lately, there's been a lot of connections between them. I feel like the collective of souls that are being drawn to and are watching my readings, you guys are all very, very connected. And I think it was group number 1 or 2 that had like this cosmic coven energy and like this goddess circle. And so I feel like all of you are like these goddesses or gods and goddesses that are being attracted here together. And you all have very similar energy and you're all divine, beautiful souls. So thank you for being here. I speak with sincerity. Yes, I certainly do. Everything I just said was completely sincere. And I think that this is going to be a theme for you as well. Group number 3, you're going to be focusing on speaking with sincerity, making sure that you're thinking before you speak, because underneath here we have the Two of Swords. So making sure that you're not kind of saying something without thinking about it. Get some rest if you start to feel like you're tired and you get like, I just heard the word hangry. Like if you're hangry, go eat something. If you feel frustrated, go have a nap or get some rest. Meditate on it, because that's going to help you to reconnect to your sincerity, and your abundance is going to come in through that. It's going to help you to respect others and have them respect you in return. Again, we have the hands here. Look at this. Look at this. Wow, group number 3, sorry. Look at this. These hands are the exact same. If I can get these all up here. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. So this is really significant. The fact that we have this symbolism showing up like this, you're going to be giving and receiving. And that's what the Six of Pentacles is all about. Acting respectfully of others. It's a mutual exchange. When you respect them, they respect you. That's the energy I'm getting from you in the month of June, group number 3. Let's get some more oracle from the cosmic creatures. Cosmic creatures. I do see this one right on top here. Yeah, okay. The eagle. So something about this month is also going to be about you seeing something clearly, because the Two of Swords with her blindfold on, it's like she's being very impartial, and she may, sometimes I see this as not seeing something clearly, but in this particular reading and with this particular card, I'm actually seeing her being able to see this more balanced. It's like she can see both sides of it, and she can accept it. So I feel like in this reading, the eagle and the Two of Swords here are really talking about your capacity to see something really clearly this month, and you're going to be able to accept it for what it is. So the garnet there is really, again, it was in bringing us back to the garnet in regard to the emotional purging or the emotional clearing. It's like you're able to see something finally. You're going to scope it out and be able to do something about it. Giraffe, higher perspective. Both of these are about higher perspective. So you're definitely being able to connect to this broader perspective, which is going to give you context to be able to accept something, respect the situation, give and receive in a very balanced way, communicate respectfully and with sincerity, to be able to open up these pathways for yourself to release what has been holding you back, or to purge what has been creating attachment for you. I just feel like you're letting things go, but you're also acquiring new things this month. And you have the fox too. All right. Fox always feels like sensitivity to me. It's like being able to sense things, and being very savvy is the word that I'm hearing here, especially with the Three of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles and all of these like balanced giving and receiving energies. I feel like you're going to be very savvy about business deals, or about what you're doing, like giving away or taking. It's just going to be very balanced, and it's going to be mutual. So you may be working with other people this month, or learning from other people, or teaching other people, or just exchanging things with them. Sorry, I just had to tune into the fox. There's a message coming through, but it's kind of garbled. So hold on one sec. Oh, the fox is here to teach sincerity. You did have, I speak with sincerity, because sometimes the lower or shadow archetype of the fox can be like, foxy and conniving and, thievery, like Seven of Swords type of energy. So it's like this fox energy is maybe something that you're cleansing or purging out, so that you can have more balanced relationships with others, so that either you're not interacting with them in that way, like stealing, chickens from the hen house type of thing, or you're not allowing other people to do that to you, right? So it's much more balanced, and you're getting to the root of the issue, which may be something, a pattern that resides in the subconscious mind or in the soul blueprint, especially since you have these two cards speaking a lot of like the higher perspective, which to me makes me think of the soul and the psychic abilities and being able to see through the third eye to that divine truth. So I get the sense that this information may come in when you're sleeping or resting. It may come in through a dream. It may come in when you're meditating, or just taking some time to kind of be by yourself. This information from the fox is going to give you what you need to be able to clear this pattern. But again, it can only come in when you're in a receptive state. I think that's another reason why we have those hands like that. So being in a calm, peaceful state of mind and putting some dedicated time aside for yourself. Deal with all the practical stuff, but also make sure that you're setting aside time this month to be able to tune in, because the fox is all about sensitivity, and then you have these two animals about being able to see the higher perspective. So that sensitivity, that third eye activation, or that third eye information is going to come through maybe when you're meditating, resting, or sleeping. Okay, so let's get some Astro Dice group number 3. What else does group number 3 need to know in the month of June? You have Jupiter. Jupiter's been coming out in so many of the readings. Jupiter in Cancer in the 3rd house. Okay, so the 3rd house is to do with communication. You did have I speak with sincerity. So this is all about how you communicate that not contract, but the in group number 2, this feather was speaking of a contract. But here I'm seeing it as communication. you could be writing or texting people, you could be commenting, you could be like writing emails and things like that. And so there's a need to pay attention to how you're communicating this month and make sure that you're communicating from that higher perspective so that you're, again, not saying anything that's out of alignment with yourself, and you're giving in a very balanced way, or you're communicating in a very balanced way. Very professional is what I just heard. Yeah, you're able to be very professional. The Cancer here is really about nurturing and healing and the emotional body as well. So again, I do see you being very practical and grounded. That's like the hard external shell of the crab of Cancer. But on the inside, you're very soft and you're doing this very sensitive emotional work or on healing. Jupiter really expands everything that it touches. It brings blessings as well. And this is a blessings and abundance reading for the month of June. So I feel like Jupiter is going to be bringing in a lot for you. So you may have offers coming in, or that you're receiving more money, or you're just having more of like a mutual exchange with people or with your finances. Again, it could be that it may not be that you're having more money come in, but it could just be that you're being more wise with the money that you do have. So it feels like you have more. And you may have like some insight that comes in from a financial advisor or from an investment or an investment banker or somebody like that who helps you to save more. So it feels like you have more, even though you haven't necessarily had more income in that sense. So yeah, June looks like a great month for you, group number 3. Focus on resting and connecting to your sensitivity so you can get this higher perspective, accept what the issue is, release and purge what's ready to go, communicate with people in a way that's effective and mutual and respectful, and to get this practical knowledge or this purging or this clearing out of the old that's going to really support you in feeling more balanced and abundant. So really great reading, group number 3. Thank you so much for being here. I hope that it resonated. If it did, thank you so much for liking the video, and leave me a comment below if you want to share your story or how this applies to you. And if not, we'll see you in the next reading. Bye. All right. Hi, group number 4. Welcome to your June Blessings monthly reading. So if you chose the Green Aventurine and this card, this is for you. So first of all, Green Aventurine is all about luck and wealth and abundance. It's one of the most prosperous crystals, and it helps you with good fortune if you're wanting to like win something, or if you're wanting to have better odds at something. So it's like the gambler's stone. Let's take a look at your card. You have the Emperor. Wow. Okay. So you are really stepping into your power this month. I'm seeing this like something that's really going to, give you some satisfaction. So let's grab some more tarot. Then we'll go into Oracle, and we'll also use the Astro dice. So for group number 4, what is June bringing them in terms of blessings? See this one. Oh, your Jumper, the High Priestess. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is some serious, powerful energy you guys have going on here in June. All right. Yeah, and this one as well. And then, okay. So you have the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands as well. Yeah, okay. 3 of Wands and the Sun. Ooh, you guys, this is looking real nice. All right, so group number 4, what I'm seeing is that in the month of June, you are seriously going to be stepping into your power in a big way. Like spiritual power, you have like leadership and the ability to just control your environment. I see that you're manifesting, or you're just able to really stand in your stability in a big way. There's the Sun energy, which is all about this like growth and manifestation, and I get confidence from this card as well. So it just feels, and the Queen of Wands, same thing, very confident, very abundant, very creative. And you have these two Pentacles cards, the Page and the Knight of Pentacles, speaking to me of like you doing something that brings you joy that may be to do with your work. So it feels like you're really in your boss energy in June. The blessings are very much centered around you being in your power in this way, and things moving really quickly because of that. So the more that you're in your power, the more that things move forward, the more that you have these creative ideas. It's like you're in alignment is what I'm seeing. And so you have all of this creative inspiration coming in, because they're showing me all of this rainbow and with these different things coming into his crown, which is like the crown chakra. So he's getting downloads, and same thing with the High Priestess. That rainbow energy is coming in through her crown chakra, and she's able to apply that through these creative pursuits of the Queen of Wands. You may be investing in like new projects or hobbies or new business ideas and starting to move forward or plan those projects. You could be creating something and thinking about how you're going to put it out there. If it's a project, it's like, how am I going to impress my boss or my colleagues with this project? Or if it's a proposal, you're going to be kind of planning out how that's going to go. If it's like a course or some kind of a product, it's like you're going to be really planning this month. So June, the blessings are very much about you being creatively inspired and really super in your power and feeling confident in your ability to execute your plans, and then actually doing it, like you're going through with it, and you're feeling really lucky, because they're drawing my attention back to the Green Aventurine and the look on the Page of Pentacles face, like she's like spinning the coin on her finger, like super confident, nonchalant, like she's like, yeah, I got this. Just so lucky. I'm getting like from Harry Potter. I know I reference Harry Potter a lot in my readings because it's my favorite book, my favorite book series. So yeah, it just feels like when he takes the Felix Felicis, which is essentially liquid luck. And yeah, that's what I'm getting from you in the month of June, group number 4. It's like you are liquid luck. You're like a walking lucky charm, and you're feeling good because that's the energy that you're in, and the universe is like just bringing you all of these lucky things for you. So let's grab some oracle. We're going to start with the Amenti oracle. Oh, there's 2 there and 3. Okay. Yeah, that's it. Okay. So you have, I shuffled the deck. This has come up in 3 of the readings now. So 3 out of 4. Interesting. I act respectfully of others. You also have, I benefit with gratitude. Wow. Yes, you are going to be getting some serious benefits this month. And I embrace the all. Okay. So yes, lots of things coming in for you. Again, I'm just getting like radiant confidence, boss bitch energy, just feeling really like, just feeling yourself. You know what I mean? Like you're just really in your power. You're having a good time. You're being respected by others. You're respecting yourself because you're feeling confident and lucky and good, and things are moving forward quickly, and you're embracing it all. Like things are just, they're like flowing so effortlessly, so easily. They're showing me, they're bringing me back to the Page of Pentacles with that coin on her finger, and they're showing me the Harlem Globetrotters. And I remember once when I was a kid, my family, we went to see the Harlem Globetrotters because my mom got promotional tickets because she worked in the film industry and she got all sorts of things for free. So I think there's something this month that you might be getting like good luck in that way, like you're just getting something for free, or you're getting offered something, like you're getting some kickback or something like that. But I'm also seeing like the Harlem Globetrotters as a representation of like this immense skill and ease. Like just to watch them it was like butter, you know what I mean? Like so smooth and so, just so planned and calculated, but like they made it look so that it was completely natural. And you would not have thought that it was fake. You would just be like, wow, they're just really, really, really talented players. And they are, obviously they are. But it's just like all these trick shots and like really cool things. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here is like you might even be showing off a little bit with the Sun card, but like not out of ego. You're just doing it because you're feeling yourself and you're having a good time, feeling confident. So yeah, show off. If you got it, flaunt it. That's, I think, if this part of the reading had a title, I think that would be the title. If you've got it, flaunt it. They're just drawing my attention to the bottom of this bottle. It says 5K. That could be $5,000, could be 5,000. I don't know, 5,000 kilometers. It could be 5,000 subscribers or followers. I'm not sure. But if you're in the public eye, there's going to be 5,000 something because, or even if you're not in the public eye, just keep your eyes out for 5,000 something, because I don't really know what that means, but they drew my attention to it for a reason. So maybe you'll know once the context comes in. So let's grab an oracle from the Cosmic Creatures. I see this one. Oh, there's two there. Okay. And 3. Oh, they want 5. Okay. All right. I'm like, let's get like 1. And they're like, no, 5. That's spirit for you. Just more. Let's take a look here. You've got the octopus. Okay. I feel like with Embrace the All, the octopus having 8 limbs, and then you've got the 8 of Wands, I feel like things are just going to be happening really quickly, and you might have to kind of multitask. And maybe that's what the Harlem Globetrotters was, the Harlem Globetrotters was representing as well, because it's like they're just so fluid and they're moving so quickly and they're doing so many different things at once that it does feel like they would have like multiple arms, but still they only have 2. So yeah, I feel like you're just going to be moving so fluidly and so effortlessly with this confidence and this swagger that you have in the month of June, that you're able to embrace the all in this really effective way. You have the dolphin. I get the sense that you're going to be feeling very playful and connected and creative. The dolphin makes me feel like creativity, because they're showing me in my mind when they blow their like bubble rings for fun and then they like play with them. And again, that's giving me Harlem Globetrotters energy. Yeah, it's like there's a skill that you're doing and you're like being very playful with it, but it's also very lucrative in some way. It's like, and you might be like showing off a little bit, because dolphins also make me think of like putting on a show, you know what I mean? Like they jump out of the water and they, when they're trained, they like can do all of these cool tricks. I feel like you're just going to be like, you're doing cool tricks in the month of June, group number 4, because you're in your power and you're like, the divine inspiration is coming in and you're just really, feeling it. And then you're able to have like this God energy flow through you in this very, very synchronized way. Really cool. Okay. You have the flamingo. Okay. Where should I put this? Over here? Can you guys see that? Is that in frame? Yes. Okay. And the shark. Interesting that you have 3 ocean animals here. And then you also have the fish, more energy. You might be Pisces. You might be Cancer or Scorpio, like water sign energy is here. Even the flamingo, they're birds and they're land animals, but they do eat so much shrimp that they turn pink. Oh, okay. Maybe that's something about this too. It's like you might be indulging a lot this month. They're showing me the one-legged standing motion here. It's kind of like, again, it's like a trick. Like you've got really good balance, because that's what they were showing with the, you can balance it on one finger. And the eight arms here is like, you're doing so much all at once. And it's like magical to watch because you're so skilled and balanced. Even with the dolphin, it's kind of like balancing a ball on your nose. Yeah, same thing. So it's like being very balanced. And then the shark here, let me just tune into the shark. Oh, okay. Yeah, the shark is power. It's very much the emperor energy. It's like you're like the king of your territory or your queen of your territory. Like you're just in your confidence, you're in your power. Like the shark doesn't really have to worry about too much because it's in its element. It's the top of the food chain, for the most part. So Yeah, and they're formidable. I just heard the word formidable. So you are really in your power in the month of June, group number 4, and you are formidable. You are a force to be reckoned with. You are meant to be showing off and showing the world your tricks and your skills, and going with the flow, because the fish here is really, again, speaking to me of like all that rainbow energy coming in through the crown chakra. Like you're going to be in the flow of the universe. You're going to be so in alignment and embracing the all that you're going to have all these ideas and creative expressions and skills and talents and confidence, and it's just going to be amazing. Yeah, let me know how this goes for you. Oh wait, before you go, let's pull the astro dice. I almost forgot. So for group number 4, for the month of June 2023, you have Venus in the 6th house. In Gemini. Okay, hold on. Let me just get this organized here. Venus in Gemini in the 6th house. Okay. So the 6th house is to do with your daily routine, your work, your habits. Could be what it's like what you do every day. Your daily routine, your habits, your home, your work. Gemini is about duality, can be about communication as well. And then Venus is romance, love, abundance, luxury. So I feel like you're going to be really balancing some dualistic aspects, because I did feel Pisces energy here as well, which is another one of those dualistic signs. And so you may be balancing some aspects of your life out and doing it really gracefully, really efficiently, really skillfully, and it's going to look beautiful and it's going to look really smooth, because that's what Venus is giving me. It's like, again, those Harlem Globetrotters when they're just like moving like butter, and it's so satisfying to watch. And same thing with a shark, like when it swims, it's so powerful and graceful and smooth. So I feel like you're going to be cutting through the water really smoothly this month, group number 4, and it's going to be beautiful to watch. So people are going to be really like in awe of you, especially as you like do stuff on a daily basis, because it's like you're very practiced and skilled at it because you do it every day. And if you're wanting to get to this level of mastery and elegance and being in the flow, then again, they're saying to embrace practicing and doing this every single day. Because I think, the Harlem Globetrotters must practice, and play, oh my God, probably so much, hours and hours a day, most likely. And that's why they're so good at what they do. And that's why they're so confident too. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here in your reading, is like, it's all about confidence, balance, skill, like being able to express that in a very playful way through the practice that you've been doing and the balance you've been able to create. And it's going to be so beautiful and really, really lucky for you. Like, again, you're just going to have like a horseshoe up your butt this month, June, group number 4. So yeah, whatever you take on, whatever task, wherever you're going or whatever you're doing on a daily basis, it's going to be blessed. So lots of blessings for you. I'm so, so happy to see this for you, group number 4. So I'm sending you so much love and extra blessings for the month and beyond. And thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Stick around for more readings to come, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.